Hey guys, welcome to London Spirits Competition Winners Pitches. I chat with some of the winning brands here, and here's what they have to say.
Yeah, so my name's Jeremy. I'm co-founder of 8Track Spiced Rum, which is it's a Caribbean spiced rum that we blend with some different spices to create a very unique and delicious product. So this is the bottle, and this is 8Track.
Nice. What's the story behind the name? Why eight?
The whole ethos of the brand is about celebrating and supporting independent music. And 8Track is actually, it was inspired by the recording kit. If you go way back to like the 1960s, when stereo music started, they used to record onto 8Track, and it just seemed like a really cool name. And I've got two boys who are in a band, and they actually record onto 8Track now, and they call it lo-fi. So it just it seemed like it worked in a contemporary setting, but also it had a bit of a like a retro kind of feel to it as well.
Nice. Why did you enter in London Spirits competition? What was the reason? What you were planning to achieve there?
Yeah, so we've got big ambitions for 8Track. We really want to grow it into a national brand over time, and getting appreciated and rewarded and feedback from professionals is so valuable to us. So it was kind of we just thought, well, let's put it out there, and it's a non-biased audience, a knowledgeable audience, and they'll tell us what they think of 8Track.
Nice. I think you won, a silver award, and just give me a little bit about where the category is. Like, are you seeing, what's your take on overall the spiced rum category? I've been hearing like dark spirits are still hot, and whiskeys especially, and rum is still at a good traction in US especially. What's your global perspective on where you're touching?
I know the UK market, and in the UK, spiced rum is driving the growth in the rum category.
Nice.
And in particular, premiumized spiced rum, which is where we sit. What I believed, or what I really think, is that there's space in the spiced rum market for more diversification, because so many brands, they'll fit into certain kind of personalities. And I just felt that with 8Track there was a chance to create a new vibe for spiced rum that would attract new people into the category.
Nice.
Which is what we've done. So what we're finding is we're actually, 8Track is appealing as much to female drinkers as it is to male, whereas a lot of our competitors are quite based around pirates and nautical imagery and that kind of thing.
Got it. Let's go back on, for the trade. Like, why do you think retailers of UK, for example, or distributors, in other countries stock your product? Like, what's the unique value proposition you are bringing to them?
Yeah. So what's unique about 8Track is that kind of brand positioning, I would say. So it's all about at the core of the brand. It's about celebrating, supporting independent music, good times together. So it's a delicious, award-winning product. It's got a very distinctive flavor profile that worked a long time on trying to get something that would appeal to a lot of people, but also not taste like everything else. So it's with the Seville orange, and then there's a little kick of ginger in there as well. It's got a very balanced flavor that makes it work really well neat over ice or with a mixer, or it's also a lot of cocktail waiters are working with it. It's a great base for some quite exciting cocktails as well. Other reasons I would choose it, I think that just the funky branding, it really stands out on the bar. So it actually draws people in, and you get that rate of sale through interest, and the fact that we're putting back into the music world as well. We want to do good for the leisure economy. Also, another reason for choosing 8Track is we're very aware of our environmental impact. So we're offsetting all our carbon footprint, and also doing what we can to minimize our carbon impact. So the bottle itself that we use is 50% recycled, and also the packaging is plastic free. So even I can't think what it's called, but the clear seal, tamper-proof seal around the top is actually made from a seaweed-based product. So we're not using single-use plastic in 8Track.
Very nice. I mean, you said one of the thing which hit me, which is you're bringing in some new consumers to the category, right? Like you're not just it's not like Captain Morgan and then someone is trying to upsell your thing, right? So that's what retailers and bartenders or even other people want, like new consumers to you're creating blue ocean spaces. So have you seen other category trying your gin? Like what are those consumers, like gin who try craft gins or who are like whiskey lovers? What kind of people give it a try?
Yeah, so a lot of people are moving over from gin in the UK in particular. Gin is doing a fantastic job as a category, but it's probably reached saturation, and people are looking for something new. And with 8Track, the parallels with gin are so close, because what we do is we take a really fine based product and then add those add the spices, add the botanical to create something that's unique. And so I'd say the biggest thing that 8Track is doing is attracting a female audience. So in our followers on social media, it's about, I think it's 58% is a female, and also consumers who are buying the product.
Nice.
At the music festivals that we go to,
So what kind of brand support you give, Jeremy, right? Let's say a bar gave you a chance by adding one case, or a retailer puts a display, go a little detail on how you can support these accounts in UK especially.
Yeah, so in the UK, we've really invested in our point of sale. So it's all standard things, but we've got branded glassware, highball glasses. We have really cool bar runners. Then for brands that have music in their offer, retailers who have music in their offer, we are doing events such as 8Track Presents nights, where we will bring new artists to give them a platform to perform, and those artists could be DJs. So we're not genre specific. It's all about attitude and state of mind. Really, it's about celebrating good times together and that independent music world.
Super. Any closing remarks or any message to the trade you would want to say?
So 8Track, it's got big ambitions. We're 2 years old, so still quite new. It's a fantastic product, so I'd really encourage people to give it a try. And what we're looking for is more retailers in the on trade. We haven't ventured into the off trade yet. So if there's multiples out there that are interested, we'd love to talk to you. And also, we are also looking for more routes to market and wholesalers. So it's an open door.
Nice. And which countries? Like, are you still looking to first focus on UK, or you're selecting other countries as well?
Yeah, so because we're a small business, so UK, we want to really make our mark here first, but our ambition over the next year or so is to expand. We've had interest from Canada, Australia, and some European countries, but we're kind of we're waiting until we've really made our mark in the UK before we spread our wings.